Hey, what's up? My name is SUBCHVRGE. Today we're going to be breaking down the track "I Won't Miss You," which is off the PrismaScope EP. It's out right now. I'll leave a link in the description for you if you want to listen to the song, the EP, whatever. But let's hop into the project file. I'll show you how I made it. This project file is honestly a little bit of a mess. I was tossing ideas at the wall, seeing if they stuck or anything, but yeah, I was kind of just messing around with this one, and I think it turned out okay though. I think whatever I was trying to do worked out really well. So yeah, let's hop into the project. So starting off with a low Reese right here. I'll play the song from the beginning actually. Yeah. Starting off with a low Reese here. This is just a serum patch. Very easy. It decides to open. Oh, there it is. 16 voices of unison, detuned to about 0.09. No distortion or anything, because I do that later, I guess, with clipping on the master. I don't know. But basically, yeah, it's really nice. It's filtered out quite a bit, so if I were just leave it unfiltered. It was filtered out. I got some white noise on here from erosion. I did filter out a little bit of the low end on the sides here. Could have left it, but you know, don't want it too crazy or anything. It's an intro. Want the drop to be the main stereo focus. And then yeah, it's basically just slow volume automation down for the pre-drop and the drop. That's really all it is for the main sort of Reese on the intro. I have some white noise up here from an effects stem, and then mainly also other elements of the intro are this Vox. This is from a splice pack, Milk splice pack. Then when bar 9 hits, kind of like double time. It's still all quite filtered. We have auto tune on a few tracks. I don't know if it's on everything. Yeah, I guess. Just really like the effect auto tune brings. Cutting out a bunch of low end. We're also filtering out a bunch of high end as well to give it this kind of like tape recorder-y kind of not super clear, but also very washed out, very reverby feel. So yeah, that's kind of what the vocals sound like. And then this main sort of vocal down here is kind of automating in on the volume. Yeah, which is cool. Also, in the synth section, I know I'd be hopping around a lot for no reason whatsoever, just kind of tackling whatever I see. There's no real structure to these breakdowns. It's just like, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, also this, and this. Whatever. Serum right here. Is this serum? Yeah, it is serum. Yeah, so it's like a little plucky sort of thing I made. No or no effects in serum itself, but we are doing some. We made it mono for some reason. I don't know. Oh yeah, because we have wider right here. Erosion to add that kind of sparkly, downsampley high end. Made it wider with wider. Who'd have thought? Infected mushrooms wider polyverse. It's a stereo widening plugin that is advertised as not fucking with your phase. Like it doesn't put things out of phase apparently, which is super cool. Also have Pancake on here from Cable Guys. Pancake I think is free. It's a free stereo panning plugin. I just have it on beat synced 3/4. Mixes sitting a little over half. But yeah. Bunch of low end cut out of the sides as well. So that's that. Let's see, bar 9. We also have some basses coming in. I sound like this. Yeah, that's an Ace Aura loop. That's a chime loop. I think they've been processed in really weird ways too. Ace Aura loop. I put some fresh air on it, shaped it up with shaper box to make some really quick kind of cuts on it. Filtered out quite a bit and washed out quite a bit. And as the sound is kind of coming to the crescendo right before the drop, we're taking the washout and washing it back in, and we're taking the filter and gradually sweeping it up as time goes on. And I think we're doing the same with the chime loop as well. So these are the kind of elements you want to have in this type of song right here. So you got like a squarey, I don't know if this is squarey actually. I guess maybe square wave kind of arp. And then you also have like a, that might be square waves as well. But regardless, yeah, no, it's basically just like different kinds of arps that sit really well together. Nice. We have a synth loop down here again from Ace Aura's pack. This one has quite a bit of processing on it. So shaper box to act as a volume shaping tool. We have low end cut right here, getting that out of here. Same sort of idea with the filtering and washout afterwards. So we have the filter kind of slowly sweeping up, washout kind of slowly sweeping down. Soothe to really pump out those really harsh resonances. So without it, really harsh. And with it, a little less harsh on the ears. A little bit more of the cutting out of the low end as well. So yeah, we have some drums coming in on the build as well. We have this. An Ivory perk, and then I think this is a stem from a different song. Very cool. So the drop. So a lot of this is actually being heavily carried by the sub bass. The sub bass is really nice and chunky. You should be able to hear it even without headphones because it's quite warm. I put an EQ on it. Yeah, I mean, it's still hitting in like the, you know, the 600, 700, 800 range, which is not typically what you want for a sub bass from my experience, but I think the rest of the track is so bare bones that like a really dedicated warm sub in the mids really helps carry the song, because I mean without it. Yeah, it really helps out quite a bit. So for the drop sort of melodic type basses, we have those two sounds right up here, but they've just been processed differently. I think oh no, they haven't really been processed at all. They've kind of just been like volume automated with shaper box and EQ'd, and then this one has a little bit of fresh air on it. That's kind of cool. This main sort of sound though, excuse me. This is from Ace Aura Splice Pack. Shouts out Ace Aura for this beautiful sample. Really helped carry in the song there, bud. Thank you. Appreciate it. Um, drum rack. I have my favorite kick clap right here. If it'll play, and if I'm smart, there we go. All right, this is the virtual riot and mode step kick right here, and then the ASOR kick clap. It's so nice and beefy and chunky, and it just makes rhythm so much fun to write. Melodic rhythm in this case. Yeah, but yeah, I have some vocal kind of like almost like a vocal bed back here. It's basically the vocal just kind of, again, auto-tuned with a little bit of reverb, low end cutout, and I guess I'm not using this at all. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, it's just vocal, auto-tune, reverb, EQ. Very, very simple stuff, you know what I mean? Go to some of the drop effects right here. It's basically just white noise risers, and a little bit of a laser Sultan's pack right here. Probably one of my favorite lasers to use. This one was very simple. This might be the most simple song off of the EP, in terms of actual components, you know what I mean? Yeah, B section of the drop, we get into a little bit of a lead, I think it is. We got a little bit more vocal work down here. So that's a chopped up vocal hook that I used. I think it's a different hook. I think it might be the same thing. I just chopped it up a little bit more and kind of created a different sort of lead / backing track. I don't know. Basically just different tonalities in the B section of that drop. Trying to find, is this the lead? Yeah. Yeah, so this is another ASOR splice thing right here. That one's really fun because, you know, you're able to really hear it in the background when the B section hits. That's pretty cool as well. I think that might be it though, honestly. This one was very simple. I knocked this out in like a day. It was a super fun idea, and it wasn't really all that painstaking. Because sometimes, man, you just need to write an easy song, and sometimes you just need to use a multitude of splice loops, and sometimes you just need to give yourself a little bit of a creative handicap when you're not feeling it. So, yeah, as much as I wasn't feeling writing the song at the time, it actually turned out to be one of the grooviest ones that I think I've written, and it might be heavily due to this little semi fake out on the second beat of the drop, because it just allows the sub to come in so much harder. I really love this, you know, when you're building up and then you get one hit in, not really a fake out, but like a little bit of a dip, and then it just allows the snare, or in this case the kick, clap, and rhythm to come in so much harder. Yeah, that was really fun. But yeah, man, this has been I Won't Miss You. Shouts out Asora for the pack, Asora and Chime for the splice pack. I used a lot of their samples in here. Milk on the vocal sample at least. Her splice pack is also incredible. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will leave a link down in the description again to this song if you want to take a listen. Also, feel free to pick up my sample pack, Charge Pack Volume 1. It's out right now. I'll leave a link down in the description for that as well. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and until we meet again, peace.